Okay, Johnny, this is how the car is leaving us today. Engine and everything's still in there. Just got the hood up just so we can dick around with things while we're loading. Now, your window's taped in very loosely. I've put foam underneath so it doesn't scratch anything in there as well, so that's just sitting in there. That's on both sides. Every single part in this car that came with the car is loaded in the trunk. It's going in closed transport, so that way we don't have to worry about parts going missing. That was our biggest problem, was all the parts going missing. I'll just try and open your trunk. Okay, this is all your old glass here. I've just used paper just to stop it from vibrating. These are your fuel cell straps. There's your old glass there as well. I don't want to lift all this shit out because I've got it in here so nicely. Your axles are there, the two of them, and then every single part is all crammed in here, mate, so you can sort of see half of it in there. All your winders, mechanisms, fuel lines. Oh, there is a few new parts in here. The fuel lines, no brake lines, sorry, there's some brake lines, loose parts, so you can sort of see in there a little bit, but sorry, I don't want to pull it all out just to show you that all the shit's in here. Oh, there's your old dash up the back there, I think that's it. Your cluster, you can just see it at the end of my finger there. So everything's in there. Now all your glass wrapped in bubble wrap is in that window. Same with this window, your piece of glass is in there with wrapped in paper, wedged with bubble wrap as well. And I managed to get every single piece in this car. It's stuffed, wedged, crammed. It's going to be like a Jenga thing. This is your fuel cell. I triple wrapped it in bubble wrap as well. I left the dash screwed on with only 2 screws, and I left the plastic on in case you want to pull it apart and stuff like that. Now also in the center console, I think of the spare screws for the dash pad, and I've just wedged everything else that I can possibly wedge in with bubble wrap. So wherever I can, I've tried to fit it the best that I can. The only thing I got to do before we try and push this onto the trailer is there is one universal joint in the box there. I just put it under the tyre, it's not crushing it. I sort of load that. So that's the only thing that I have not got in the car at present. So that's it, bud. That's how it is leaving me. By the way, very, very nice car. I love it. Let's go around and show you there's no scratches or blemishes. It's still in the same condition as we received it. Do it nice and slow. And all I've done here on the parts loaded, it's multiple parts ordered and loaded. Please contact owner for invoices and description of parts. The reason why I did that, mate, is I would have been there for a whole week itemising every single bit that you bought. There was literally a whole UPS. The front of that warehouse door was just piled about that high with all your stuff. And we filled the one of those big you know, the green bin that's smack in the middle of the road over there. We got one at the other end there, and it's we filled it half to 3/4 full, flat pack full of boxes, just so we could get it all in. So there you go, bud, all yours.